continues to perpetuate inequality, limit opportunities, and diminish the worth of half of humanity. Cut to footage of individuals advocating for gender equality and empowerment. But with every voice raised against it, we inch closer to a world where every person is valued for who they are, regardless of gender. Cut to footage showcasing the resilience and strength of survivors of slavery and their descendants. Similarly, the original sin of slavery casts a long shadow, affecting generations with its deep-rooted injustices and systemic oppression. Cut to footage of activists fighting against modern-day slavery and advocating for reparations and justice. Yet, through education, empathy, and activism, we can work towards healing the wounds of the past and building a more just and equitable future for all. Closing scene. A montage of people from different walks of life coming together, united in their commitment to address these challenges. So let us be grateful for the opportunity to add our voices to the chorus of change, knowing that together we can overcome even the greatest obstacles facing humanity. End with a message encouraging viewers to join the conversation and take action. Voiceover, join us in the fight for equality, justice, and a better tomorrow for all. Together we can make a difference.
My recording there is coming from the what do you call them, the artificial intelligence. It's coming from artificial intelligence because some of the verbiages that are in such a kind of recording, I can't phantom them in terms of what you call, like for example, there are just minor diving that would you can't just just say, oh, let me read it verbatim. You're doing that. It's okay to do that, but when you hear it, please pick the verbiages. Please pick up the verbiages in it, and then kind of like go back and then put it into put it in a way where you will be able to say, okay, what he's saying there they are not me, who over and again I'm always rigmaroling all over the place. So I'm going to try to play it again, because since I've already said that it is
grateful for the opportunity to address humanity's biggest challenges.
Okay.
Opening scene, a serene background with soft music playing.
Yes, I'm going to be saying,
filled with adversity,
we're going to be playing some music with that.
To contribute our thoughts and to stand up against the biggest challenges facing humanity.
And I hope you agree with that.
Of diverse individuals engaged in meaningful conversations.
Yes.
Today, I am grateful for the chance to add my 2 cents to 2 of the most pressing issues.
That was what I had in mind.
And the original sin of slavery.
Yes.
Cut to footage highlighting the historical and present-day impacts of misogyny and slavery.
Yes.
Misogyny, ingrained in societies for centuries, continues to perpetuate inequality, limit opportunities, and diminish the worth of half of humanity.
That's true.
Cut to footage of individuals advocating for gender equality and empowerment.
That's true.
With every voice raised against it, we inch closer to a world where every person is valued for who they are, regardless of gender.
Yep.
Cut to footage showcasing the resilience and strength of survivors of slavery and their descendants.
Yes, indeed.
Similarly, the original sin of slavery casts a long shadow, affecting generations with its deep-rooted injustices and systemic oppression.
That's right.
Cut to footage of activists fighting against modern-day slavery and advocating for reparations and justice.
That's correct.
Yet, through education, empathy, and activism, we can work towards healing the wounds of the past and building a more just and equitable future for all.
That's right.
Closing scene, a montage of people from different walks of life coming together, united in their commitment to address these challenges. So be grateful for the opportunity to add our voices to the chorus of change, knowing that together we can overcome even the greatest obstacles facing humanity. End with a message encouraging viewers to join the conversation and take action. Join us in the fight for equality, justice, and a better tomorrow for all. Together, we can make a difference.
I'm hoping that when I upload this version that I will not get problem with copyrights and all that. But I don't think I'll get copyright because the worst case scenario is that they are saying that any work you do in artificial intelligence is not your work. I can care less about that because you're going to have to come to me and then convince me not to do, not to come and take care of my my handicap first. Come to me and come and take care of my handicap first. If you can't come to me and come and take care of my handicap first, then I don't want to be bothered with. The tools I'm using, I'm just glad that the tools came in, and I'm hoping that a lot of people will know that there are tools that are valuable out there for them to use as an assistance. So today's recording, it's only about two things that we are taking up on the big boys. And this recording we just had now is we are taking up the two main issues that face humanity. If you listen to it carefully, you will also know that there is the idea of bringing in what you call the LGBT in there. It's also bringing in the people who are struggling with science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. As a matter of fact, I also wanted to even make the point clear that women do make up half of the population of the world. And people of African descent will, by any chance, any stretch of imagination, might be close to another 1.3 billion people on the world. Then if you cut that a little bit and say the women, especially for example in America here, a lot of the women are really, they are doing even more better than women. The reason they're doing better is because the world is in a situation where solutions are provided and they happen to have been dealt with in the ugliest way that we never thought they will ever make it, but they are now able to pull it off. So the same thing with people of African descendants who are of the son and daughters of the soil of the country we are currently sitting on, with the United States too. They were able to rise, and they are now in the middle of the whole thing. So there's nowhere you go where you would not see where you. Matter of fact, let me paint it this way: break bread. If you break bread with anywhere there is what you call a diversity, there is a unity in diversity. There's unity in diversity, and that's one of those things. It was a slogan during the days when I was in Nigeria with the Kegites. He said things fall apart. He said the center no longer hold. He said there's unity in diversity. So the unity is the fact that when people are treated dirty, their life is made difficult, but that difficulty does help and move them to the next level. Difficulty does help. I believe very strongly in that, because the guy that started Novia, which is the GPU, told some of his students in the graduation that he wished them pains. It's the same thing in Africa. We say may your way be rough, because a rough way is what leads to success. What he's saying is that we wish you pain because every people that are considered to be in the two fridge environment are in pain. You are poor, you are in pain. If you're very rich, you are in pain. The people that's not too much in pain are the people who are in the middle there, that are just what you call the mixers. If you are rich, you're gonna have to defend that richness until you die. If you're poor, that might even become what you call an occupation for you, to stay in there. And then you're gonna be there. You're going to find yourself in navigating yourself through what I am currently navigating myself through, which I'm really, really very happy that I'm able to do that I got to that point, that level of abstraction. Because if I had gone over and beyond my present status quo, I would have got hurt. I have no doubt in my mind about that. Because what I do find out is that, according to what I read in somebody's Facebook post, they said that life is a do-it-yourself journey. And a lot of people may not have known this. This is going to be one of my quote and unquote, like I always say, advising the Joint Chief of Staff in the Congress, I've always advised everyone to be a little bit more human. But then, I'm going to pull that off now. This is going to be my quote, and I'm going to put it somewhere. It's that, since life is do-it-yourself, when you, please, don't allow 1 second of your life to fly by without trying to figure how you're going to use it.